What's up, guys? It's Frank Mangum, Keys for Success, May 27th, 2023. We're here today because we're going to take a look at the fabulous new Nord Stage 4. I'm totally pumped about it. Let's take a look. Hey guys, Nord has just done it again. They are just so good. The Stage 4 is amazing. Nord just crushes it out of the park. Here's the Stage 3, the predecessor. I like the Nord Stage 4 a lot better. It's great. Okay guys, let's just take a listen to what the Nord Stage 4 has on board for us. I'm starting out with the very first patch. I love it. They've just done a fabulous job. Let's see. What I want to do today is show you how I do some of my basic song setups. This keyboard, Nord, has more layered sounds and ensemble sounds. But the great thing about the Nord is that you can just go in from scratch. I like to just set all of my sounds up. Most times, you find a preset that you like and you kind of start with that, and maybe you tweak it a little bit to try to get it closer to what you're looking for. But on the Nord, it's so easy. So what you do is we're going to scroll over until we get to G, because G, if you notice, are the empty presets, and I've actually already done this and set up some of my presets in G. So what I'm going to do is go to H, and I'm going to show you how I did it. You've got 8. Okay, so we've got 8 sounds in each bank, and then we get 8 banks. So that's 64 sounds that you can set up just under G. And then you move over here to H, and you've got another 64 sounds that you can set up in that. So that's a lot of presets. That's a lot of song setups and sound setups. So here we are in H11, and it's a grand piano, and that's what I like to do is I'm going to go grand piano, Fender Rhodes, Wurlitzer, Clavinet, and that'll be my top row 1 through 4, and then I'll go like organ, synth, or something on the bottom, and then that patch will get me through 90% of the whole night. Like when I'm playing live, I can just stay in that one bank, and I mean, either I'm playing organ or I'm playing the Fender Rhodes or the piano or something. So so this here, let's set up our grand piano patch. And right here you can see it's on white grand, and I like that one the best. If you go over here to the list button in the piano section, you can change that and listen to some of the other ones. Velvet grand, grand imperial, I like that one. Silver, it's a little bright. Studio grand, bright grand. Alright, so that's about it for piano sounds. So let's pick the one we like. I like that white grand, it's the first one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put a little reverb on it. So we're going to start with a stage reverb. And then I'm going to go over to my EQ and I'm going to give this thing a little bit of love. Bass I'll probably leave flat. I like to bring the mids up. And maybe a little trebles because I want it to cut through the mix with my band. So now it's nice and bright. I would give it some more lows, but then it turns out to be boomy. Alright, so there you have it on the grand piano. So super easy on the Nord when you wanna save your sound. You're like bang, store it. Bang, stored. So now it's unnamed and it's stored. So if you want to name it, you go to exit, shift, and then hit store as, and then super easy, you just press the ABC, see the ABC right there? So I'm going to press the 1 button, and that's going to pull up my alphabet, and I can just call it piano. So I'll stop on the P, let go, push down, stop on the I, let go, push down, stop on the A, let go, push down. Super quick and easy. Nord just did everything right, made it so nice. So I'm going to get rid of these other spots. There's a blank spot right in the front. And so there it is. It's set up as piano. It just says piano. And then hit store to the unnamed H11. There it is, H11 piano. So then moving on, we'll go over to 2. And once again, started off with the white grand, but we want to set up, say, a Fender Rhodes or something. So we're going to go over and we're going to start scrolling through. Here we are. Oh wait. Okay, so we have to change this button and go over to our electric piano sounds. So here we go. That shallow close is a neat sound. And then we get into Wurlitzer. So we got about 6 different like Fender Rhodes type sounds. This is a neat one. But I like this Ideal Timbre the best. But once again, I'm going to put some reverb on it. And then we're going to EQ it a little bit. It's important for me, I got to be able to EQ just to... And you know what's great about the Nord is their EQ is not like a global EQ. It's not like on or off for the whole keyboard. This EQ is per sound, so it becomes part of the preset when you adjust it. So on this one, I'm going to boost the bass a little bit, make it a little boomy for that Fender Rhodes, because Fender Rhodes are kind of boomy. And then I'm going to boost my mids. Listen to this. If you boost that mid way up and then pan across with the sweep, you can find the frequency that you're trying to boost. So you get in that sweet spot. Now I'm not going to boost it quite that much, so I'm going to turn it back down to about here. Then I'm going to give it some highs. Sharp and crisp, that'll cut right through the mix with my band, and you'll be able to hear it. So then let's see, you know, you hit store, you're already in that location, hit store again. So now we just stored that patch in that location, and then if I want to name it, I'll do the same procedure, call it Rhodes. So I'm gonna Rhodes. Quick and easy, man. Nord, I love you guys. You do such a great job, and your keyboards are so intuitive. Not only are they, I mean, it looks complicated, but it's actually super easy to figure out like what's going on. I mean, without the manual, you can just start using this thing. The effects section is great. You can set up to get exactly what you want. You know, I on some of my more advanced setups, I'll go in and throw a delay in and get, you know, exactly the type of sound that I'm looking for. So on number 3, whoops, wait, I didn't store that. Let's store it. So here we are, we're stored. We've got H1 is our piano, H2 is our Rhodes, H3, I'm going to put a Wurlitzer on. I'm not going to go through that because you just watched me do but it's right here, and you go over to electric piano, and then you get over to your Wurlitzer. And then I'll do the same thing, add a little reverb. The Clavinet, I want to say, is very much improved on the Stage 4. I was disappointed on the Stage 3, and to some extent on the Stage 2. The Clavinet was missing kind of some of the mids. So we're going to go right here on our piano section, and we're going to go over to Clavinet, and we're going to select one that we like. Second one, the CB. Okay, and now once again, let's throw some reverb on it. Might be a little much. Okay, and then I'm gonna juice it up with, I want to bring these lows way up. Try to get some juice out of that thing. I'm gonna do the same thing with my EQ. You hear the way on the Stage 3, the Clavinet didn't have any mids on the top section, and on this Stage 4 it sounds amazing. So check this out. What I'm going to do here I'm going to add a wah. So we're going to go over here and we're going to push, we're going to go to auto wah. We're going to turn it on. And so what I want to do is I want to control the wah with my control pedal. So I'm going to go double click, watch this. I'm going to turn the amount right here down. Wait a minute. Not the amount, the rate. I'm going to turn the rate down to 0. Then I'm going to go over here and double click control pedal. Then I'm going to move the rate button, and watch this. I'm going to move the rate button up about halfway. And then I'm going to hit control pedal again. Now what that does is that sets that parameter to be controlled by the pedal. So now so that's kind of my basic setup on the clav. Then we'll store it. Then we'll go name it. I'm going to do real quick. I'll just go Shift, store as. We'll go over to capital C, lowercase l, A, V. And we'll just call it that for now. There you go. Hit store again to Clavinet. So there we go. Now we've got our piano, we've got our Rhodes. We'll put the Wurlitzer here eventually. We got the clav there, and moving on to the organ section. Now, as you can see, we're still on. Every one of these empty pages has this white grand on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the piano section off. And then we're going to go over here and turn the organ section on. And then here you select your organ. I'm just going to leave it on the basic B3. And this is my drawbar setting that I like to start with. Is just 4 down. So we've got 4 down. And the other thing I didn't do on some of those, sometimes I add a little drive to my Fender Rhodes or maybe my clav. And on this, I'm going to add a little drive right here on the organ section on the rotary speaker. And then I do like to get a little reverb on my organ. Not that much. You got a button select here. I'm going to switch it over to bright. A little bit more. Okay. Let's see. So we did that. Let's go over to our EQ. We'll give it a little, we want plenty of bass. Actually, maybe not that much. We're going to adjust the mids up a little bit in this section, and the trebles probably to about there if I remember. Okay, nice and bright. Okay, so that's a good start, right? we've got everything we like there. Let's show you something else about the organ, and I think these settings are global. So I can go ahead and store this. I'm going to store it right there on 5. It's unnamed right now. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, fine. I'll just do it real quick. Let's see. Oops. Store as. Oops. Store to. Shipped. Store as. We'll put it in real quick. ORGAN. Okay. So we stored our organ sound, but one other thing I do want to show you is that if you go to System, so we're going to hit the Shift button and we're going to go to System. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. We're going to exit that. We're going to go hit the Shift button. We're going to go to Pedal. Let's take a look. Control pedal type. No, let's hit the Page button. Page over. Swell pedal type. Page over. Sustain pedal. Triple pedal. Rotor pedal. Normally closed. That's what we want. Rotor pedal, normally closed. Now, let's go over to Function. Rotor hold. Rotor hold. Rotor toggle. Okay, so toggle means that you're going to go from slow to fast with a switch. If you go to rotor hold, it's gonna hold the last function. So what I've got, so now, okay, see this little light right here? I've got this thing set now. I use a sustain pedal. I don't like to use a switch on my fast to slow because I can't ever remember where I last left the switch. So by using a sustain pedal, I can automatically, my organ is always slow unless I hit the pedal and then it's fast. And it stays fast for as long as I hold the pedal down. As soon as I let off the pedal, it's back to slow. That way I never have to guess at where my rotor speed is. The other thing that I did do, I'm going to exit here and go over, I'm going to shift and go to sound. Now, if in the sound bank, let's scroll over, organ tone wheel, click, see that? You've got a key click level, keyboard trig, rotary type 122, rotor speed. See, I've set my rotor speed to low. These are global settings. These are, that I set that up on a different preset, so it's still holding that. I think maybe I can. I don't know if I can change this. Well, let's find out. I like to set the rotor speed on low. There's low, normal, and high. So I set the rotor speed to low. The acceleration of the rotor at normal, there's a low, normal, and a high, which is the speed between fast and slow. It's how fast it gets from fast to slow. Let's see, then page over, rotary horn speed, I've got set at normal. I could have sworn I set that at low. Acceleration on the horn is low. And so that gives you this. once again, Nord, you just crushed it out of the park. I mean, all these settings were available on the 3, but so nice to be able to set up the speed of the low, the speed of the high, the acceleration of the low, the acceleration of the high. So just for funsies, I'm going to go back over here. Let's just say on this preset, if I wanted to set the rotary speed to high. So I'm going to set it to high, and we're going to exit. Now I'm going to store this organ. Store it to H15. Okay, now I'm going to go over to the preset that I did the other day, which is on G15. Let's go to G. Wow, it's blasted by the G's. Okay, hold on. G15. Now here's my organ. Now let's shift, go to sound. Rotor speed is still on high. I don't like that. So this is a global setting. So I'm going to move that back to low. And I'm going to shift out of that. All right. So now, and so I did this the other day, yesterday. And these are in the G bank. On the very first page, I've got piano, Rhodes, Wurlitzer, Clavinet, organ. I've still yet to do a couple of synthesizer things. That's a little bit more of a beast, setting up your synthesizer sounds, and maybe we'll save that for another video. But I just wanted to show you guys how to get started, you know, and set everything up from scratch to get exactly what you're looking for out of the Nord. So much fun. Enjoy this great keyboard. Love you guys. See you next time on Keys for Success.